It's a collision of teams that have earned respect from the pollsters, each ranked in the top 25, looking to win and make a big statement here today. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team from the American, the USF Bulls, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Canes will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulls offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. To throw, it's Brown. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. You can open up other aspects of your offense.
The Bulls will have to punt this one away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. The Hurricanes offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, of course, when we talk about this offense, it has to revolve around the guy under center.
Well, anytime you have a guy like this, it always gives you a chance to win a football game. He can do it all, and most importantly, he has a great connection with the offensive coordinator.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Caught in the backfield. It's Joseph. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. To the air, it's back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Into the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Canes line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away, and they come up with something here. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They're going to run it. The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
A completion makes it second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Canes. They connect for 6. The call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Nimrod. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Picks up the first down and still going. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. It's a quarterback keeper. A quick juke.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Brown. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
The Bulls are in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The USF offense is back out there now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. With the catch, it's Nimrod. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. It's a run. Running back's got it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Norton. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Heading left after the handoff. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Beck. The receiver grounds it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Nimrod. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He hands it off from the gun, running through the tackle. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. To throw, it's back. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Canes with first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. The sure hands. It's Nimrod. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to chuck it again. He makes the grab. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Bulls looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Around the end, it's Norton. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. To the end zone, but incomplete.
risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and go, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Grab down the middle, it's Fletcher. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Canes will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. They'll try to run for the first down. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Gonna run it. It's Norton. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Bulls will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's just a heck of a job here by this defense of not giving up the play, despite being, I'm sure, dejected about giving up the first down on 4th down. They still had the presence of mind to knock that ball loose and get the turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on first down. Oh, knocked loose in the end zone. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Breaks into the clear. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. And the back now goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Brown. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I thought they might blitz here on 3rd down, Chris. I just wasn't sure where it might be coming from. They waited until the last possible second to bring this blitz. I think it really affected the offensive line's communication. They don't do a good job of protecting the quarterback, and he just gets hit right as he throws the ball for this incompletion.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit is still 12 points after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Bulls will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. To throw, it's Beck. It's a quick shovel pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Joseph. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Wants to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Caught near the sticks, it's Daniels. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The USF offense is back out there now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. QB decides to keep it here. The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Norton.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Miami. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Makes the grab. It's Singleton.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Bulls pick up enough for a first down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Receiver makes the catch. The Bulls pick up enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. A play action looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Nimrod. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Gain of 8. Good enough
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they hand it off to the back. The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Bulls are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Bulls come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. The 50. The 40. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Miami 38, South Florida 5.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Wide open downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to pass. It's Brown. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Nimrod. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The Bulls move into the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Nimrod. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. That just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Beck. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, that was a beautifully executed executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Beck. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
That makes the score Miami 41, South Florida 8.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
To kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Brown. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it in the open. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
The Bulls pick up enough to get a first down there. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
grab down the middle. It's Wolf. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
The Bulls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, tested in the middle. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game. Can they stop on 3rd and goal? Looking to pass. It's Brown. And they will score. Touchdown, South Florida.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Miami 41, South Florida 15.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
This one away.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
He's marked down at the 28. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Beck. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Miami 48, South Florida 15.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner will be brought down. The USF offense is back out there now.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. QB keeps it himself.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. QB gets the 1st, now looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense you think is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down? So big yards, great awareness, and a 1st down for this offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Norton. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Bulls looking to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulls. No chance to catch him there.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he and knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Miami 48, South Florida 22.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He breaks free.
And that's another Miami Hurricanes.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. It's back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.